In this video, I'm going to go over how to add a new funding source to your agency. I'm currently logged in to my agency administrator profile. I'm going to navigate over to the left-hand menu and select funding sources. From here, I'll be able to see an overview of my funding sources as well as a quick snapshot of some funding data. I'm going to select Add Funding Source in the upper right-hand corner. On the first screen, I'm just going to configure some basic details. Only the name and status here are required. In the next step, I can configure a enrollment eligibility form for each rider who's going to be enrolled into the program. For this example, I'm going to add a form and then add a top-level element. For this funding source, let's say I'd like a requirement to be that the rider is over the age of 45. I'm going to type in my question. Select my element type as age, and select that it does have a correct answer, and that correct answer is over the age of 65. I could also add additional helper text to help whoever's filling the form out have a little bit more context. Once that's saved, you can either choose to add elements within a group or add additional top-level elements. I'm going to delete those for now and continue on to the next step of the form. In the next step of the form, I'm going to select which rides are eligible for this funding source. I can select from service areas, trip purposes, and location types. I'm going to move this service area so that it is selected service area by selecting it, and select the trip purpose that I would like the funding source to be eligible for. I'm going to select next for the funding periods, and from this calendar I'll be able to select the dates that the funds will become available for whichever riders are enrolled. My start and end dates are automatically configured as to what I select on the calendar, and here I can input my funding amount that will be available during this time period. I can also choose to add as many funding periods as I would like at this stage. Now that that's completed, I'm going to select Finish. Now that my funding source has been created, I've been taken to the funding source view page, and here I'll be able to view some additional details about what I've just configured.